Hello, my name is Brad Christensen, and I'm going to be reviewing your workers' compensation policy in specific regards to marijuana use. Due to your position as a manufacturing company with factories throughout the United States, you already know the difficulty in dealing with different state laws and regulations. Marijuana is no different. Marijuana laws are constantly changing in every state, and until there is a federal change in the laws, there will continue to be differences in insurance regulations per state regarding the substance. Due to the difficult nature of determining when cannabis was used, the insurer has the right to deny any workers' compensation benefits to any employees who test positive after an injury. Although it can be legally used in 33 states for medical purposes and can be used recreationally in 11, including some of the states in which you operate in. This is simply because science has yet to catch up with the cannabis testing. We are unable to tell whether an employee who tests positive for cannabis was high at the time of their injury and that it was one of the leading factors in their injury, or if the employee was simply high a week before the injury occurred. We do understand that employees who become injured will attempt to use marijuana as a pain relief substance. And although we recognize the effectiveness of the substance for pain relief, in some trials it has been seen to relieve 75% of pain in patients, we will not be offering reimbursement for any employees who decide to use cannabis for its medical purposes. This is regardless of the legality of cannabis in the state the employee is living in, whether or not the employee has a medical prescription or not. This will be the standpoint of our workers' compensation coverage until any federal rulings on marijuana change. On a brighter standpoint, you will receive a premium credit on your workers' compensation if you enact a policy of a drug free workplace. To enact this, we require randomly drug testing your employees at least once every 2 months. One factor to be careful with in regard to this policy is employees who have a medical prescription to use marijuana. These employees, if fired, may be entitled to sue for discrimination if fired for their positive test. To ensure these specific employees cannot sue, you must be able to prove they were impaired while performing their specific jobs. The reason we are offering this credit is simple. When drug free workplaces are enacted, we have seen companies have drastic changes in their premium experience mods. For example, a construction company with an experience mod of a 2.0 was reduced down to a 0.75 after 5 years of enacting this policy. These savings in premium will cover the cost of drug tests and will allow you to continue to grow your company. We believe this premium credit is a fair incentive to enact the drug free workplace policy, and it will help you lower the claims of your workers' compensation on your company as a whole. Thank you for your time, and please contact me if you have any further questions involving your workers' compensation policy.